Everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are deep diving into the powerful functions in Python like map, filter, and reduce. These functions are part of the Python's functional programming and we will look into them. The first, let's explore the map function. Please see the content in our channel. I hope you will definitely like the content in our channel. We are making videos on Rust programming tutorial and also Python most important interview questions. And please like and subscribe to our channel. And now let's continue to our topic. Basically, the map function applies a given function to each iterable item. Let's say, for example, you have a list. In the list, you have certain elements. So the map function. So let's take, for example, I will give you an example. Let's take you have one function. The particular element, the first element will be given as the input to the map function, and also second and all the elements. And in return, it creates a new iterable list. Like it creates a new list after applying to that particular function. Let's take one example here. Let's take, for example, first we will take the numbers. So list of numbers like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's take function called cube x, okay, cube of x, and we are going to return x cube. Okay, now the map is like a built-in function in Python. Now you are getting like a cube numbers. Cube nums equal to list of map of the function is here cube, and the input will be numbers. Okay, and then let's print the cube numbers. Now let's execute this. Yeah, you see this, we have taken map. In this map, cube is our function. We are making cube of the each element, and then we are giving input as these numbers. Like the list will be input, so one by one each element will go into the function x, and it will be written as like a cube of that particular number, and we are taking the new list. It's again a list. Okay, so now you understand, I think, why do we use map. If you don't use the map, still you can get cube of all the functions in the list. How do you do that? You will return a for loop for I in numbers, and you will apply like cube function. You will call the cube in every time, and you will return that value into one list. You will append, and then you will print it. But this is like much more powerful than what we are doing, like a the traditional method, right? So we can map it to the function with the given list of either, we can give here either lists or tuples, both it will take. Okay, let's discuss about the filter. The filter function applies a given function to again each element in the iterable list. It returns a new list with only elements which are satisfying the function. Like, so let's say the function will contain some condition. If that condition satisfies that particular list only, it will output it. Remaining elements, it won't take it. Okay, let's take, for example, in our case, we are going to take whether the particular number is even or odd. If that particular number is even, then only in the new list that element will be present. Otherwise, that element won't be in the new list. Okay, for that again we can take one more function like define is even, and it takes some x as the input, and we can return like x ampersand. If the remainder is 0, it is a even. Okay, so now what we have is like a even nums. List of filter, filter of what we have, even comma numbers. Okay, and let's print this. Yeah, so out of these six numbers, 2 and 6 are the only even numbers. Actually, I forgot to give the number 4. So only 2 and 6 are the even numbers. Remaining all are odd numbers. Okay. So this is like a filter. It's filtered out the even numbers. Okay. Now let's discuss about the reduce. Reduce is not a built-in function. It is part of the function tools. Let's import this from func tools, import reduce. Okay. So basically reduce Basically, the reduce function applies the rolling computation to the sequential pair of elements in the iterable list. So what I meant was, let's say for example, we have our list, right? So it will, if you are adding, like it will first add a plus, like a plus b, let's say. So it will add first 1 plus 2, the result is 3, and it will add it to the next one, that is plus 3. Next it is the result is 6. Now it will add it to the 4, so it will be 10. Like this it reduces into a single value. Okay, basically its computation will be, its computation to be to the sequel pair of elements in the iterable list. Okay, so for the above same numbers list, let's take for example, we have defined add x comma y, and we are going to return x plus y. Now we take like add numbers equal to, it's a reduce. So it's now not a list, it is a single element finally. Okay, the function name is add comma numbers. Okay, and let's print it. Yes, we can see that if you add y6, the result will be 17. Okay, so what we did now, we are using map, filter, reduce and everything, but what we are doing is we are writing this extra functions. We are writing like a cube, and we are passing that one here it is even, and they can also add. So I have discussed in my previous video about the lambda functions. Lambda functions is like a anonymous functions. There will be no name will be for the function. It will be, most of the times we will complete the function within single line. So that lambda we can use it here, like it will be like a more uh, Pythonic way of doing things when we are using map, filters, reducers. Okay, let's make that here. What it is like, lambda x, sorry, lambda x comma x star cube. Okay, here it is like a lambda x of x by 2 equal to 0, and here lambda comma x comma y, so x plus y. Okay, so we have these function definitions like add, is, even and cube function definitions, but we are not calling them anywhere. Okay, and we are using lambda and now executing it. Yes, so even without that also using the lambda functions, we got the same response, same output. Okay, so it is more Pythonic way if you use it, these things from the lambda instead of using these extra definitions. You, if you directly sorry, instead of using the extra definitions, if you use this lambda functions, it's like a more Pythonic way of implementing anything. Okay, so in a single line I'm commenting all these definitions. So in this video we covered the map, filter and reduce functions in Python with like a practical examples. These functions like greatly simplify your code and make it like a more expressive. Okay, so when someone asking in interview or anywhere else, like if you are using map and the lambda functions combination, they immediately think that you are like a very more uh, experienced in Python. Okay, they will get simply impressed. Okay, I hope you found this video is useful and help in understanding this map, filter, and reduce. Make sure to experiment with them in your actual projects. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell notifications to get the latest updates in our content. Thank you for watching and happy coding. Also, I will keep the Lambda functions related video in the description, the video link, and also I will pin that particular video link in the first comment. And as usual, I will upload this code in the GitHub. From there, you can download it and check it. Thank you once again.